I'm not gonna lie, it feels good being back making YouTube videos. Like, even though it hasn't been that long, technically, it's only been a few weeks, but in that time, I've been doing so many things in my business, and I'm really excited to share it with you guys. The kind of the journey I've been through the last few weeks in building my offline business, the successes that I've had. Like, my intention was definitely to document my journey a lot better than I have been. Like, the intention was, yes, I'm going to be doing a lot of behind the scenes type of stuff and, all of that. But the reality of it is the business has kind of taken legs of its own. So we've got staff now, it's running, the business is properly running. We've got a customer base, not just people who buy, but we've got like a proper customer base going. It's all going, and I'm recruiting again because we've been growing, and I'm trying to push the business to go forward. And I'm going to be speaking about some of the things that I'm doing in the business to kind of get new customers, to make sure the business is running smoothly, and the marketing that I'm doing and all those kinds of things. But I wanted to focus this video on the tools that I'm using to grow my sales, because at the end of the day, this channel is all about marketing and the tools that I'm personally using. And I don't want to only speak about the tools that I'm using, because there are tools that are similar to the tools that I'm using that would probably do the same job that the tools I'm using are doing. So I don't want you to kind of cancel your subscriptions for any of the tools you're currently using because you're like, oh, Sam is using this tool, like I should be using that tool. Like, it's not necessarily about the tool. It's about just having a tool like that to help you to grow your sales and grow your business. Because I think a lot of the times, as entrepreneurs, business owners, as people who run online businesses or want to run online businesses, there's so many tools that are marketed to us. And a lot of the times, the way it's marketed to us is as if we need this tool to grow, or as if this is the only tool that can do that job, or we have to spend this amount of money on this tool, otherwise, no sales are going to come in. And probably the one that aggravates me the most is when people promote a tool or a method, a marketing method, and they make you believe that this one tool or this one marketing method is going to catastrophically improve your sales. Now, that is very rare. I would say the marketing method, maybe sometimes, if you are marketing effectively using Google ads or using Meta ads or Pinterest ads, then that method can definitely help you to generate a lot of sales in your business. But as a rule of thumb, there's kind of a lot that you need to know to be generating consistent sales. So my business has technically been running for about 4 weeks, to be honest. If I'm talking about like the weeks where we've been actually actively trading, and in that time I believe we've surpassed 50 sales now, and the next goal is 100 sales in the company. So 50 sales in basically my first month trading is really good. And we're basically trying to get to that next step now, that next stage. But let me speak about some of the tools that I've used to help me to get to this stage. And then I guess I'll do a follow-up video soon about the tools that I may be required to get to the other stage, your first 1,000, your first 10,000, because as you scale the business, the marketing tools that you need are slightly different. So to go from 0 to your first 50 sales, you don't need as much, and you don't necessarily need to spend as much money as you might think. And I'm going to be kind of breaking that all down in this video. So first and foremost, email marketing. And I'm mentioning this first because I've run this YouTube channel for such a long time, making so many videos. Over 600 videos I've got on this channel. And a huge portion of those videos are about email marketing. And whenever I put out a video and title it something along the lines of email marketing, it gets very little views. You guys don't click, you guys don't watch, and you guys don't buy my email marketing courses. And to be honest with you, I have no idea why, but it doesn't annoy me too much because I kind of know the less people doing email marketing, then the less cluttered emails are, the email inbox are. So those of us who are doing email marketing is going to benefit us more anyway. So if you guys don't want to do email marketing and you're complaining, there's so many times when I'm consulting someone or I'm speaking to someone who asks me for advice in terms of marketing, and I'm like, okay, number one, do you have an email list? That's the first hurdle. And the ones who say yes, they say to me, oh, I don't want to email often. I email maybe twice a month or whatever. And they are kind of scared to email their list. Where if someone doesn't want to receive your emails anymore, guess what? They unsubscribe. It's literally as simple as that. And you don't have to take it personally because it's not personal, it's just business. And to be honest with you, if they unsubscribe, then that's probably an indicator that they're no longer interested, or maybe was never interested in what you're selling anyway. So it's probably better that they're not on your email list. And maybe at some point they might decide to come back on. But right now, they're not interested in it. And that's absolutely fine. But do you know what? When you send emails consistently, there will be a portion of people who are interested in what you're sending and are interested in the products and the services that you're buying. So the vast majority of my sales initially have come through email marketing. And my people who have purchased more than once, they have most definitely come through my email marketing. So I highly recommend that you have an email marketing software. So I use Aweber. I've been talking about Aweber for years, literally years. It's one of my favorite email marketing platforms because of how simple it is to use. And if you're an absolute beginner and you don't know about email marketing, I recommend Aweber. I'll leave some of my tutorials in the description down below where I speak in depth about Aweber and how to use it. And you know, those videos are a little bit old, so certain things might be in different places, but essentially the essentials are the same. So I'll leave that video in the description. I'll also leave my affiliate link to Aweber. That being said, if you're using MailChimp, Constant Contact, you know, whatever email marketing software you were using, I wouldn't necessarily say to forfeit that platform and then go and use Aweber. If you're using it and you think it's doing well for you, then keep using it. But you want to use it in a way that is effective. And one of the ways you can use it in a way that's effective is by actually emailing your list often. I would say at least every week, maybe a couple of times a week. If you want to generate sales, you need to be driving traffic to your sales pages. And a great way to drive traffic to your sales pages is through emailing the link to your email list. So I would say have a strategy to grow your email list. And I'll go a step further than that as well, because there's a difference between having an email list and having a customer list. These are two different things. So an email list are people who are leads. They haven't purchased from you yet, but they're leads, and maybe they're reading your emails. They might be looking at some of your competitors to see if they go with you or somebody else, but they haven't made that purchase. Where a customer list, people who have purchased at least one time from you, and these are going to be your most valuable people, because it's expensive acquiring a new customer. It's either going to cost you money or it's going to cost you time. If you're doing content marketing on YouTube, if you're putting out TikToks or Instagrams or whatever it might be, it can take a lot of time for you to grow an audience big enough for them to actually go and purchase your product or invest in your service, whatever business you are doing. So you want to ensure that you're retaining those people. Customer retention is so important when it comes to running a business and being successful. And if you don't have email marketing in place, when someone makes a purchase, how are you going to contact them again to let them know, hey, you've got a deal or an offer on your website that might benefit them? You know, you've spent all of that time and money if you're doing Meta ads or LinkedIn ads or whatever ads you're doing. You spend all of this time, effort, energy, money getting them to buy, and then they never come back. That's insanity, and it's poor marketing. You want to make sure you're doing customer retention. One of the ways of doing that is ensuring that you have their email address so you can let them know, notify your customers when they can purchase from you again, when you've got new stock, you know, new things that they might be interested in. Amazon do a great job of this. When you go to Amazon, they buy a product, you buy a product, you get an email later saying, hey, this product is similar to the one you bought. Would you like to buy this one as well? You know, and they keep a track of the type of things we're buying, so they know what to suggest to us or to offer us so that we're more likely to purchase again. So email marketing is really, really huge. And because email marketing is so huge, one of the second tools I've been using to grow my company at a steady rate is a landing page software. So I generated my first, I would say maybe 40 sales without a website, maybe even more than 40 without having a website. And a lot of people spend so much money, energy, effort, time into creating the perfect website. They're like, oh, I need to have a great website to launch this business. And a lot of times people get busy doing busy stuff rather than actually doing what's important, which is bringing money in, which is getting customers, making sales. That's what's actually important. And then obviously delivering the product or the service at a high quality so that people want to come back. But a lot of times what I notice with entrepreneurs and business owners is you guys procrastinate so much on things that don't necessarily move the needle. And one of those things is your website. Now, unless you are heavily focused on SEO and your website showing up for particular search queries, then maybe I would then suggest, okay, focus on SEO, focus on search engine optimization, and focus on your website. If you're doing local SEO, you can get away with things like Google Business Profile, setting up a Google Business Profile account. And I've got videos on that as well. I will leave those videos in the description for you guys too. But you can start generating, and you should start generating sales before SEO, because SEO can take a while. Same with social media marketing, that can take a while for you to actually, unless you've already got a big social media presence. If you've already got an audience on social media and you want to sell to your current audience, your followers, then yeah, maybe you can launch a website and drive traffic to it through your social. But for the vast majority of people, you're probably starting from zero or a very small audience base, and you might need to drive paid traffic to your offers to actually make sales. So here is where I recommend a landing page software. I use leadpages.net. Again, link will be in the description. I've done videos on lead pages, and I'll leave those videos in the description down below as well. This is how I have been able to generate sales, is by using a landing page software like Lead Pages. And again, Lead Pages is just one. You have so many different type of landing pages. You know, you have Insta page, you have ClickFunnels. There's so many different types. So if you already have a landing page software, similar to what I said about email marketing, don't necessarily feel the need to use Lead Pages because I've suggested it. I personally think it's one of the best tools, and I have my reasons for believing so. I'm not going to go into all of those in this video, but I do feel like definitely ClickFunnels is a little bit hypey. I hope they're not watching this video because they might want to sponsor me at some point. But I did try ClickFunnels, and I tried it recently when I was kind of launching my new business. I didn't just go straight to what I know and what I like. I didn't just go straight for Lead Pages. I tried ClickFunnels, and the reason why I didn't go with ClickFunnels is because I don't think it's marketed to me. It's marketed more so to real beginners. I feel like the price is a little bit inflated, but also I feel as though there's a lot of like tutorials in order to get to just building the software. I don't need the videos. Like, I understand marketing. I don't need all of the tutorials and help and guidance on what a funnel is and how to build a funnel and all of those kinds of things. So for me, it was a bit frustrating and annoying, whereas Lead Pages is just easier. And there's some other ones that I really like as well. Some other really cool landing page softwares that are really good. And I'll leave my suggestions in the description so you guys can have a kind of a thumb through and check some of them out. The good thing is most of these tools come with a free trial, and so you can test them out. But even the monthly subscriptions, if you try it for a month and you don't like it, cancel it, try another tool. So another tool, this is the third tool, and the last tool I'm going to mention in this video to help me to grow my sales has been Canva. Now, Canva is a tool that I use for my social media graphics, but it's also a tool that I use for my paid ads. So whether you're doing paid ads for your business on Pinterest, on LinkedIn, on Meta, and I will be doing some videos on how I'm doing paid ads to kind of drive traffic to my landing pages, and how I'm sending emails so that those emails are converting into sales, and how I'm retaining customers and all of those kinds of things. So make sure you're subscribed to this channel if you're not already, and also download the formula, DeyTips.com/the formula, because I'm going to be kind of sending information about, you know, future webinars I'm doing that outline some of these things as well. So if you download the formula, you'll be on the email list. But Canva is an absolute lifesaver because obviously there's a premium version of Canva, but you can use it for absolute free. and they have so many templates that can help you to create your creative for your ads. And when you're creating your creative for your ads, it's so important. You need to create something that's going to be eye-catching. It's going to get your target audience to want to click on it. And Canva already have a lot of pre-made templates that you can literally just put your own branding in, put your own kind of spin on, your own colors and whatever it might be, and create a high converting ad or high converting social media post literally in a few minutes, and it's really good as well because they have such variety. You don't always know what's going to work, what's going to convert. Like, I've tested so many different things in my marketing, some of which have worked extremely well, some of which haven't. And Canva gives you that opportunity to try different templates. Maybe one template doesn't really work for you, maybe the other one really does. And because there's such variety on that platform, it allows you to split test in that way and get through a lot of different creatives so you can find one that really works for your business. So I'm going to try my best to upload more content on this channel, even though things have been really hectic. I haven't forgotten about posting videos here. I've just been kind of waiting for a moment, and this is that moment. So yeah, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. If you are trying to market your product, your service, then download the formula, because in there I give you some real good takeaways on some of the fundamentals of marketing so you can grow your business and hit your first 50 sales, your first 100 sales, and then go off and build the business that you are trying to build. And I'm going to do my absolute best to be creating content, documenting my journey, stuff that's working in my business, and how I am able to generate new customers and new sales and kind of communicate that onwards to you guys. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, as always, let me know in the comment section down below. Please like this video if you liked it as well. But until next time, guys, have a great day, and I'll see you soon.